Reflections.
Got rain. I like that old building. I'm gonna videotape and film that old building. That building has to have history behind it. Right now I'm driving from Herb, California along the Colorado River heading to the Parker Dam. I'm hoping that I can outrun the rain. If I'd have gone the other way, it was clearer skies. But I see rain over there. I don't know if you can see it. I think it's coming this way, so I may turn around and head the other way just so I can test and see what's going on. There's the Rock House Visitor Center. It's a small little center with a little bit of history, natural history around here, which is kind of cool. But that rain's coming my way, so I'm thinking I'm going to turn around and go the other way. Nice thing about out in the open country like this, you can see that rain coming at times. It's getting closer. Go up here and make a U-turn. There's a spot right up there. Turn my head. Use my friction zone. Let's go. Let's go the other way. I like coming out here in the wintertime because it's nice. Weather's good, the fishing's good, relaxing. When you guys are watching this, I've seen these videos that I make, obviously when I'm editing them. Sometimes it looks like you're like gliding on the surface, you know? The road's got a little wet, but I don't know how much and where, so I'm not going to take any chances. I don't want to drop the bike. So we're not going to fly through here, these twisties at all. we're gonna ride them as if they're wet. So I just think, there you go, some dude out there enjoying the water. I'm gonna ride out to the bridge and turn around, head back. You know, people take too much time worrying about the things that can or cannot happen. So much so, they get on their phones, the internet, they listen to all these crazy politicians, which is, for the most part, taking the place of all of our soap operas. You know, they all say this country's going to go the way they want it to go, but this country's too big for any one man or woman. This country's going to go the way God wants it to go, and that's just the bottom line, whether anybody wants to admit it or not. Now, so why get so wrapped up in all this drama? These drama queens, both male and female. When there's so much life to live and so many things to see. River reflections. There's so many good times to experience. Why get caught up in all this depression and anxiety? And, you know, they say there's people that, you know, have a chemical imbalance, and that's just the way it is for them until they get medication. But for the most part, that's not the case, you know. I mean, if you watch all this news, you're going to get depressed anyway. It's depressing. But why do that, you know? The NFL is a good example, and I've been a big NFL fan and a Viking fan for a long time, and I boycotted this year because I don't want politics in my entertainment. And it seems to me, being a Viking fan, they've never won the Super Bowl, so every year with them ended in a loss. That was their last game, a loss. Unless they, you know, if they didn't make the playoffs, even worse, they might have won the last game, but they didn't even make the playoffs. That team really taught me how to pray. And my point being is that, you know, there's just so much to live for, and so much to see, so much to explore, and to share with those you love. Why go through life fighting and squabbling and being filled with a bunch of negative stuff? Man, if there's negative people in your life and all they want to do is fight, get them out of your life. There's no reason not to live a life in peace. People might get offended by that, but you know what? I'm happy being happy. I don't need to be unhappy to be happy. And there are people who aren't happy unless they're unhappy. And unfortunately, they make so much noise that some people get confused and follow them thinking they're following a cause when all they're doing is really following some person who's not happy. Life's much more than that. It has much more to offer. God has given us a good life to live, and we ought to live it. There's just so much to see and do, so much good to experience. Yeah, we're going to have bad, but I'm not going to dwell on the bad. Why should you? Somebody broke down there, but it doesn't look like they're there, so they're probably okay. That old saying, there's a silver lining in every storm or every cloud, has a lot of validity to it. There's that famous bridge at Parker, the train bridge. Man, it gets hot out here in the summertime. Don't come out here then. Oh no. This is where that's at. Dang, there's a lot of people going through there. And we're going to join them. I'm feeling a little uncoordinated today. A lot of crosses around this road. That's not a good sign. But someone loves laning, that's for sure. Mr. Alien Head becomes a stapled landmark for me that I know I'm getting close. I used to see this landscape and think, oh my gosh, it's like living on the moon, except you got some water here. And I really didn't see a lot of beauty in it, but it's so stark. And it kind of grows on you. Where I live, I'm at 5,000 feet, and it is different than this environment. But you know, there's something mysterious about the desert. You know, there's something that seems to forge the souls of human beings. Something about this place, these desert areas that just seems to strengthen the inner man. And they're fun places to come to. I can't say I'd ever want to live here because it gets too blasted hot, but these are nice places to visit when the weather's right. River Reflection Estates. How cool is that?